Good morning. I'm Ellie, and I'm here with Mr. Brown on GPNN, the official news of the Grand Park Lions. Today is Wednesday, May 17th, and it is a blue day.
It is a wonderful winning Wednesday. We have a role referral for Malia Marshall from Malia Marshall for Miss Steck because Miss Steck is kind and helps her students. We have another role referral from Alex Wilson for Miss Steck because she is there if you need help and she is funny.
We have another role referral from Elizabeth Rodriguez Rico and Megan Harbs for Megan Harbs for Ishal. Mr. Brown.
It's Ishal Vegas.
Ishal Vegas. Ishal is very loyal, helpful student and classmate. She is also she is also a kind friend that is also there when I feel sad or discouraged. Ishal also helps others with their work.
Elena is like the ultimate backseat driver. Okay, today's weather is mostly sunny with a high of 74 degrees. Best of luck to girls soccer and softball. Finally, the conditions are in your favor. The UV index is a 9 out of 10, so make sure to protect your skin with sunscreen.
The following clubs are meeting today. Remember to listen to the afternoon announcements for cancellations. Sewing, art, No Place for Eight, SCA, board games, pep club, K-pop, Future Kings, and Omega Youth.
All right, so what's going on at the park? Today we have softball and girls soccer at Ripon. Tomorrow is our reading SOL test school-wide. Great job, teachers and students, for yesterday as we did our math test school-wide. You did an awesome job. Also tomorrow, we have our NJHS induction at 6 p.m. So all those NJHS students for next year, make sure you are listening to the announcements. Baseball has a game at Ripon, and if I think I'm correct on this, boys track has their regional track meet at Freedom High School tomorrow as well.
PWCS recognizes May as Mental Health Awareness Month.
Slow down.
All people with and without mental health challenges are worthy of respect, inclusion, and care. Remember, we play a part in one another's mental wellness. Language matters. The language we use to talk about mental health can either perpetuate prejudice and discrimination, or promote acceptance and compassion. When it comes to mental health, words matter. It is up to each of us to be a lifeline sharing and commitment to care for ourselves and those around us. When we use open and compassionate language around mental health issues, we empower ourselves to encourage others to find the help they need.
Did you know that it's Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month? Let's celebrate Dorothy Toy and Paul Wing. In the 1930s and 1940s, they became famous as an American tap dancing duo, often billed as the Chinese Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. Even though Toy was Japanese American and Wing was of Chinese descent, the pair became the most famous Asian American dance duo in history, performing across the United States and England. They were the first Asian American dancers to ever perform at London's Palladium Theatre. Here's a short video about them.
Mr. Brown, you're sharing your screen.
I know, Palladium Theater. Can y'all see the video? Yes?
No. We see the script.
Oh, okay. All right, we go new share. Make sure I'm doing this right. Here we go. Is that better?
Yes, it's better.
Dorothy Toy was known as the Asian Ginger Rogers. Starting in the 1930s, she teamed up with Paul Wing to become the most famous Asian American dance couple in America.
Oh, I loved it. When you're dancing, it's like you're in another world. So I enjoy it so much that the public enjoys it.
At a time when Asian Americans were often discriminated against, Toy and Wing were breaking stereotypes by touring throughout the U.S., appearing on Broadway, and in Hollywood films.
I went through so much to do dancing because I loved it. It wasn't easy. Starving is a very hard one, but if you're young, you could go do it, But if you're older, it's hard to starve. Yeah. But we went through a lot of prejudice, everything.
With a dance career that spanned nearly 8 decades, Dorothy has an amazing story to tell. Last May, at her 99th birthday, she showed she still has some of the moves that made her so special.
She just loved what she did, and that was the most important thing. And she loved the applause, and she was happiest on stage. So I think that was her reward, really, was the applause.
Dancing is something that'll keep you very happy. I'm happy that I danced all my life.
All right, I'm looking to see if we have admin on this winning Wednesday. I see Miss Walker. Hey, Miss Walker, good morning. How are you doing today?
It's Walker and Lighty today.
Okay.
So we know that it is going to be a winning Wednesday. GPMS students, we thank you so much for yesterday. We know yesterday was a tough, long day testing. We have one more test to do school-wide, which will be tomorrow reading. So please make sure you get a good night's rest, arrive here to have breakfast, but most of all, have a positive attitude. 8th graders, please make sure you have turned in your t-shirt orders contract, because definitely we want you to participate in everything, whether it is that 8th grade dance. We can't wait to see you all look so handsome and beautiful, as well as we have the Lions Fest, your 8th grade breakfast time, and hopefully I get a chance to see the faculty kind of beat up a little bit in basketball against some 8th graders. I am hoping. My money is definitely on the faculty. Just saying, 8th grade. At this time, we are gonna do our last winning Wednesdays for our GPMS staff. So it's gonna be over to you, Miss Lighty, and I do have a quote today, since it is Mental Health Month, but I'll save it for last. Over to you, Lighty.
Good morning, everyone. Students, 6th and 7th grade students, I want to remind you that we do have end of the year activities for you as well. So you want to do them. So I know I told someone something about Lions Fest. Like, what's Lions Fest? Lions Fest is our field day. Field day is all bland, and we don't do bland things at Grand Park because we are lions and we roar. So when you hear us talking about Lions Fest, that's all the activities that we have inside and outside planned for you to enjoy at the end of the year. So with this winning Wednesday, since it is our last one, I do have a few, so listen carefully. Thank you so very much, Mr. Brown. Your why is to make a difference. Yes, Mr. Brown, Mr. Jason Brown.
Okay.
Mr. Tapia wants students to succeed. He challenges them and he wants them to believe in themselves. Thank you, Mr. Tapia. Congratulations on this winning Wednesday. We have Mr. Walker. His why is learning can. Okay, Mr. Walker has a very special handwriting, which I can't understand. So, Mr. Walker, thank you for being here and all that you do at GP. Congratulations on this winning Wednesday. Mrs. Fisher, our math coach, her why is to be a champion for all teachers and students of math to believe and achieve in the work that they do. Thank you, Ms. Fisher. And last but not least, On this Winning Wednesday, I have Miss Bandy. Miss Bandy's why is positive results for each student through communication and relationships. If your name was called, we will be to see you on this Winning Wednesday.
Oh, I'm excited.
All right, then, because those are some cool mugs, and we appreciate every staff member that participated in that first week of school with your why. So we definitely appreciate you exhibiting that all throughout the school year, as we have about 20 days of school left. So tomorrow, students, it is going to be a reading day for SOL. So we do want you to make sure that you dress as comfortable and school appropriate as possible, so you are able to wear those pajama bottoms that many of our 7th graders wore yesterday. So next time, I would say in the future, if you feel that you would like a pajama day, please make sure you see one of the administrators so we can make it school-wide appropriate for that day. Okay? So make sure you can spread the word. Tomorrow, you may wear something comfortable and appropriate for school to test in. No stuffed animals or blankets will be allowed in testing. So thank you all so much. And as we wrap up, it is the month of mental health. Our mental health is so important. That's why it is critical to get rest, students, even for you, to find some form of exercise, any means that anything that you enjoy, please do it. Because this quote comes from Albus Dumbledore. Happiness, ooh, yes. Happiness can be found even in the darkest of times, if only remembers to turn on the light. So you have to turn on the light inside to find your happiness. I do every day. So that's all we have from admin. Over
Right.
back to you.
Speaking of turning on the light, make sure your devices are charged up when you come to school tomorrow. So make sure that little orange light is lit up tonight when you're charging your device up. So you prepare tomorrow morning. I know you're coming in with your pajamas and you're all comfortable, but make sure you also bring your laptop charged. All right,
Yes.
Elena, tell us the thought of today.
Let's have a wonderful Winning with Excellence Wednesday.
All right, let's keep winning with excellence. Have a great day, Grand Park.